Just what do you have to guard against tonight, against a team that isn't really doing as well as you in the standings?
A team that can get out and push in transition, a team that attacks the rim extremely well, a team that has a solid big man inside who puts up double-doubles every single night, and guys who can put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, score at the rim, and knock down some perimeter threes. So we have to do a lot on closing down the perimeter, run them off at the threes, because I think we give up too many threes every single night. So be able to run teams off the line, but also defend the paint at the same time.
It seems that this is a team that has the depth this year, and the bench players are playing a key role. Can you talk about coming off the bench and playing that kind of role?
Same thing as last year, just being that energetic player out there, being able to take the game up to another level, and just encourage my teammates, set screens, run in transition, be an overall great team defender out there. And we have a lot of key components this year that we didn't have last year with James Johnson, Lou Williams, and a lot of guys have gotten better over the summer. So our bench is definitely deep. We have guys who can, score every single night, and that's something that we look to take advantage of this year.
Dwayne has spoken a little bit earlier, but it's taken a little bit of time for you five guys to get in sync. With Lou and James coming in, is that true? Are you feeling much more comfortable now?
Yeah, a lot more. Yeah, a lot more comfortable with those guys out there. Defense is always the toughest part, especially when you have new guys coming in. It's a little slower of a process as far as the calls, the sets, being at the right place at the right time, and just talking. Communication is very key out there, so it takes a while for that to adapt and adjust to the new system and the new guys. But I thought, so far, 7 games in, I feel like we're starting to improve every single game.
Patrick, reportedly they made a run at you in free agency this past summer, the Magic did. How tempting was that potential opportunity?
It was very tempting as far as given an opportunity to be a starter, given an opportunity to have, a team, want me and want to, build and saw me as a key component of their future. So it was very tempting to go down there and pretty much at the end of the day sign with Orlando.
Lou Williams was talking yesterday about how, taking a moment to enjoy that you're winning right now. Is that something you're doing?
No. I'm just focused on the winning itself, going every single game and doing whatever it takes to get the win. I understand we are 6-1. By far the best, record to a start that I've been a part of in the NBA, and one of the happiest situations I've ever been in. So I take it one game at a time. That's the only thing I focus on is the opponent at hand and making sure that we're all on the same page and get the win.
Winning, does it make it easier to be on the same page in the locker room?
Yeah, when you're losing, it's a lot more frustrating. Guys tend, to hold their heads down and doubt themselves. So, since we're winning, everyone's playing unselfish basketball out there, looking to make the extra pass and doing whatever it takes to get the win. So when you win, everything's a lot more easier. Everything's more smoother, and at the end of the day, everyone's having more fun.
Do you remember what your record was this time last year?
With Sacramento?
Yeah.
No, I do not. But I know it wasn't 6-1.
What is?
Yeah.
Can you describe the difference in feeling?
Like I said, you're winning. When you're winning, you're happy. When you're losing, you're down. So at the end of the day, I know it wasn't 6-1 in Sacramento, and we are 6-1 here, and a lot of people are happy in this locker room. A lot of guys are happy within this organization. So at the end of the day, when you're winning, there's no problems.
What goes into? Might be an odd one, but tonight you're going to wear sleeve jerseys for the first time ever. Yeah, and well, there you go. And they're going to be really ugly camouflage too. So, does it make any? You think it makes any difference having sleeves as opposed to regular jerseys?
Yeah, it does. For those guys who aren't comfortable wearing sleeves on their jersey, for those guys who have broad shoulders, large muscles on their arms per se, it tends to get tight and real snug. So a lot of guys are uncomfortable with it. I wish I had known ahead of time that we were wearing those because I had no idea, but it's for a solid cause, and I believe we're doing it for the right reasons. But at the end of the day, I don't like sleeves. So
It's my job to get news and disseminate it, so there you go.
Great journalist.
Pat, what goes into having the kind of success that you guys have had at home, not just this year, but going back to when you guys got here in the trade last year?
Just being all about protecting home court, having the fans out there be behind us 100%, JJ in the building, just the fans being behind us 100% is definitely something that we don't take for lightly, take for granted. And every single night we step out there on that court, here in Toronto at the ACC Center. We want to win. We want to play hard. We want to protect home court, and we feel like we have the best home court advantage in the league. And every night we step out there, we want to show the world why.